Bringing value to your merchants. Why is this so important? Because attrition, because referrals, because you want a healthy relationship, because if you can establish healthy relationships, aka bringing value to your merchants, they will stick with you forever and they will refer you their friends and their family as well. Listen, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. We want to separate ourselves from the competition because most merchant service experiences that they've had, they didn't care about them. We are the first experience they're going to have where they actually love the industry. But it won't be the industry. They're going to love you and they're going to love the company that you set them up with. So here's ways to bring value in the short term. Be involved on the install or do it yourself. Being involved means at least communicate on the phone. You can track the package and say, hey, it's expected to arrive tomorrow. Call them the next day. Hey, I saw that your package arrived. Did you have any questions? If they do, help them through it, aka transfer them over to support. The other option is to just do the install yourself. I highly encourage that you do the installs yourself. This establishes your relationship with them. It really cements the deal and it allows you to spend a little more time with them. So if they have any additional questions, you are there. Our top people, when they do the installs, they actually stay and kind of play cashier for 15, 20 minutes and they run some transactions with them. This allows you as a sales rep to teach them. Or if a customer comes in and they notice the new sign about the cash discount program, you can teach your merchants how to properly explain it and break it down. There's a lot of advantages to this other than it brings value by building your relationship with them and show them that you have time and value them and you're going to give them some special time and attention to make sure everything starts on the right foot. I promise you, this is not normal in the industry. It seems like common sense, but this is not normal and it will establish deep roots in your relationship right out of the gate. One that is overlooked by almost every sales industry, but if you look at the top sales coaches out there, this is such an easy thing to do and it just really establishes the rapport. They will be mind blown if you send them a handwritten thank you card. It takes a couple of minutes and a stamp to do this, but I can't think of a better way to truly show your merchants that you value their business and they are going to value you. Once the account is approved and it's activated and you know that they're your merchant, they're happy, everything's good to go, we can automate sending them cards throughout the year. Later in this course, I'm going to actually get into detail on this. I'll show you who to do it with and all of that. But just know that automating sending them cards, imagine they get a card from you on the 1-year anniversary of being a merchant of yours. Just saying, hey, it's been 1 year. We really value your business. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm always here if you need anything. How about on their birthday? How many merchants do you think are getting a birthday card from their merchant sales rep? Okay, none. You're getting their birth date on the application. So once you know the account is activated and good to go, you can go in and set these things up on automatic. But on their end, you are constantly on their mind, making sure that they're happy. If you're working in an area that you frequent, go check on them occasionally. Go in and say, hi, how's it going? Make sure that they're okay. And if possible, buy something from them. I can't tell you how many merchants that I've gone into where they liked me, they liked my company, they liked what I had to offer. And they said, yeah, well, are you going to come in and be a customer? Because my rep actually comes in here and sits at my bar. Or where do you live? Because my rep, I see him a couple times a year. Am I going to see you after doing business with you today? So if you can be that rep, it won't matter what your competition comes in and offers. They're going to be happy, not only with the company, not only with their fees, but they're not going to leave you because of this kind of value and relationship and a rapport that you establish with them. Pretty incredible stuff. It seems basic, but this is how you lay a foundation of residual income that will last forever, guys. Build the relationship. Take the time to do these little things, including investing in cards. Your merchants won't leave you. So here's how I suggest laying the foundation for getting referrals, okay? When you do the install, when you activate their terminal, plant the expectation for the referrals. And there's actually a way to plant that seed so they're aware of your expectation ahead of time. And you don't do that by asking for a bunch of referrals on the install. Okay, if they want to give you some, if you want to ask for them, they're just that happy already, fine. Of course, if they're going to give you referrals, you're going to take them. But the way that I always promote it is Let them know that you're going to allow them to test drive it so that they can confirm that it is everything that you told them it is. You put someone on a $100 plan, it's only going to cost you $100 a month. I'm only installing it today, but what I want to do is I'm going to give you 30 to 60 days, and then we're going to touch base again after that. And if it's everything that I told you it is, and just plant the seed. It's very, very simple to do. And then here's the key. You need to go back and revisit with them like you told them you were going to. And when you do, you've already planted that seed. They're going to be very, very happy clients. Now you can say, all right, I let you know that I would be asking for a couple of referrals. I've saved you a bunch of money. Obviously, I make my living off of getting clients as well. Do you have a couple that'll help me make some money just like you've saved some on your end? And you've already planted that expectation for them. They'll be glad to give them to you, especially when you let them know and remind them, this is how I make my living. You've saved a bunch of money. You were given what you were told you were going to get. Who do you know that can benefit from this as well? And by pointing me in that direction, you're going to help me feed my family as well. They will be glad to do it, I promise.